Welcome to the Daily Umbrella Podcast for Thursday, July 2nd. I'm Shane Goodman. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me as we take a look at some of today's top stories, a few events around central Iowa, and, of course, today's morning riddle. Let's get started. Some welcome news if your lawn has been looking a little thirsty. Residential customers served by Central Iowa Water Works can once again water their grass. The Regional Water Authority has eased restrictions from a mandatory Stage 3 ban to a voluntary Stage 2 conservation effort. Officials are still asking everyone to cut outdoor water use by about 50%, but at least those sprinklers can come back on. Mother Nature has helped a bit lately, but with temperatures expecting to stay around 90 degrees through the holiday weekend, every drop still counts. In southwest Iowa, one person was injured after a car and a tractor pulling a soybean drill collided Wednesday on Highway 34 near Creston. Emergency crews had to extricate the driver of the car before transporting that person for medical treatment. Meanwhile, Iowa is receiving nearly $90,000 as part of a multi-state settlement involving alleged egg price fixing. 3 major egg producers agreed to settle claims that they manipulated egg prices between 2022 and 2025. In addition to the cash settlement, millions of eggs will be donated to food banks and nonprofit organizations. Looking beyond Iowa, authorities in Ohio say 16 children were rescued from what they describe as horrific living conditions inside a rural home. Investigators reported that several children had been confined to a single room for years and were living in extremely unsanitary conditions. It's a heartbreaking story that continues to develop. Overseas, Russia launched another large-scale drone and missile attack on Kyiv, killing at least 17 people. The strike came amid escalating attacks between Russia and Ukraine, targeting each other's infrastructure. Turning to the weather, it's going to be another hot stretch. Expect sunshine today with a high around 91 degrees. Friday looks nearly identical, and the 4th of July forecast calls for highs near 90 with at least a chance of scattered showers. If you have outdoor plans, be sure to stay hydrated and keep an eye on the sky. Allergy sufferers should know today's pollen level falls in the medium range, with grasses, cattails, and dockweed leading the list of offenders. Looking for something to do this holiday weekend? Cowles Commons in downtown Des Moines hosts a silent disco Friday evening from 7 until 9. You can grab a pair of headphones, choose your favorite music channel, and dance the night away while supporting Art Force Iowa. Also Friday night, the annual Yankee Doodle Pops returns to the west grounds of the Iowa Capitol with patriotic music and fireworks. If live theater is more your style, the Des Moines Metro Opera Summer Festival continues throughout the weekend, while the Des Moines Community Playhouse opens Legally Blonde, the musical, next week. Gas prices remain relatively steady. The statewide average for regular unleaded is $3.53 per gallon, but bargain hunters can still find gas around the Des Moines Metro for as low as $3.19. Today in history. On this day in 1776, the Continental Congress voted for independence from Great Britain. In 1937, aviator Amelia Earhart disappeared over the Pacific Ocean during her attempt to fly around the world. And in 1964, President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the landmark Civil Rights Act into law. And now it's time for today's morning riddle. Yesterday's answer to which bird is always out of breath was puffins, although one reader suggested whooping crane, and we thought that deserved an honorable mention. Today's riddle is this: what do you call a duck that works in a hospital? Think you know the answer? Send it to Tammy at iowalivingmagazines.com before noon today for a chance to be featured in tomorrow's edition. That's all for today. As always, thank you for reading, listening, and supporting local journalism. Be sure to subscribe to the full email version so you never miss your morning news briefing. You can do so for free at www.thedailyumbrella.com. Have a thoughtful Thursday, enjoy the holiday weekend ahead, and we'll see you right back here next time on the Daily Umbrella Podcast.